Hello, and welcome back to more Brave Frontier. Decided to open up on the opening screen because, well, on occasion the opening screen changes, so why not? There are a few things I want to talk about in this video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the game, and I'll meet you guys when we get to the home screen, okay? So here we are back on the home screen. Again, login rewards, gotta be wanting to get those. So really quick. As I'm going through doing housekeeping, since my last video, there has been a Brave News channel video that has gone up. And in the news video, to give us a summary of events that have gone on, or going to go on, I should say. Basically, what you guys are going to want to do, you're going to want to save up your gems, because there are going to be some super special awesome summoning dates. You're going to want to start making mono type squads. So like, for example, good units to use for mono squads are actually these sorting units, or Geralt, if you have Geralt. Which actually reminds me, I do have another unit that's good for a mono squad, so you're gonna want to start thinking about mono squads and mono type squads, and think about what units you want to have on those squads. I'm just gonna put that screen on for the moment. Because the developers are working towards making the game focused on mono type squads again, as opposed to rainbow squads. Rainbow squads basically being what I'm going for with this squad, where you have one of each element. So there's that. Also, you're gonna want to have a unit that you want in mind, like one that you want for sure, whether it be an older unit that is really hard to get nowadays, or oh yeah, also one thing I should note. I'll note this after I'm done with my thing. So yeah, have a unit in mind, whether it be a newer unit that's kind of hard to get, or an older unit that's near impossible to get. And I do recommend that if there are any units you guys want me to go over, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll go over any units that you guys want. I'll probably do multiple videos, each video containing two fan suggestions, and probably one of my own. And maybe just a unit that I think would be good, and it's probably going to be an older unit that people may or may not actually have in the comments down below. I do have a unit in mind for the first one, so bear that in mind. And it can be units I have, it can be units I don't have. It depending on what you guys want to see, I'll go over any unit. Just let me know what units you want to check out. And as I have 16 records because I've leveled up from level 25, I think, to level 32. Because I was like, hey, I'm gonna want some more cost so I can do things. Let's see. Level 32, Thunder Totem. 40,000, I'm gonna go for that, because I can definitely use some more money. A gem. Definitely gonna pick that up. I'm just gonna go through this really quick, and I'll meet you guys back up where I want to meet you guys back up. I think, yeah, Exchange Hall. So, let's see. I imagine he'd be in units, because that makes sense, though I think I know where he would be if he's not here. Oh, hey, you can actually pick up a Sharded. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so apparently, I did not know you can do that. Okay, so hey, if you want to pick up a Sharded, that's where you can get Sharded. Sharded is a unit that, she's army control, and to get her, you need to have, I'm gonna have, I'll go over that in just a moment. Okay, so apparently that's not a thing at the moment. But, hey, I gotta show off something that I didn't know was a thing! Yeah, you can get Sharded right there. I did not know that. Hey! But yeah, really quick. To evolve Sharded, you're gonna need the memory fragment, which is 20 Lit Rocks, 10 Heaven Ashes, 10 sacred crystals, 5 spirit sand, and 5 holy crystals. You can probably get all of this just by doing the, but the net rock I know for sure you can only get via the first bit of, the big dungeon. But her, sphere for her extra skill, the Patriot. 99 courage fragments. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get both of those off screen, not right now. But yeah. An overwhelming darkness. Everything except for the lit rock is available in the other, I'm gonna have to, I'm not entirely sure about that, honestly. I'll try it off screen, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But that's about it. There was one more thing. One more thing you guys need to keep in mind. What was it? Oh yeah, Omni units. That's thing that you guys need to keep in mind. You guys, so the previous idea I had for Selena, really quick. I instead suggest saving these extra units up. I'm not entirely sure how Omni Plus works yet because it's not released yet, but it's gonna become a thing come July. You can use duplicate units to give your Omni units more skill points for their enhancements. So this Ilm I have, we're probably going towards that for this Ilm. There's gonna be another way to go about doing that. So you don't need to necessarily use, you don't necessarily need to save up your Omni potential duplicates for that thing in particular. But it does make it a little bit easier because I think that would be the only requirements you're gonna need. Also off screen I got last one rain, so there's that. And I think that's about it for like updates. So yeah, my strategy for Omni units has changed a little bit. So hang on to your Omni potentials, don't use them for skill points quite yet unless you really want to. That's up to you still. Let's get on into what we're gonna be doing today. This is horrible. What's wrong with this crazy crazy humidity? My hair and clothes all feel sticky and gross. Oh, so I live in Georgia, so like, welcome to Georgia. Yes, I made it through the forests. And no, teaching me what? Wait, what were you going to teach me? Yes, I'm making use of Spark as well. I hope you're happy about that. When units attack simultaneously and achieve a spark, the damage you deal increases significantly. It's a very important technique and is helpful especially against difficult enemies. This is actually relevant to last episode where I went over, hey, there's a dungeon focused around, a frontier gate focused around spark. Keep practicing until you get the timing right and achieve a lot of sparks. Well then, let's hurry through the Magatugo Wetlands. It's so gross here. Getting stung by insects. So many questions. Gonna refrain from any of them because that's not who I am. Waiting for me at the ruins. Okay. Actually, what I want to do really quick before we actually go into the dungeon, I'm gonna show this off right here. You can go into a dungeon. Also, yes, I've friended some people who are like very significantly high leveled. Probably won't be using them to cheese more difficult dungeons, honestly. Oh my gosh, does Arizona have a thing he has? I think he does. Let me check just to be sure. Yep. Zelda can enhance his experience boost effect. That's a thing. But I won't be making use of that because I'm not going to be using him right now. Megatugo Wetlands, that's going to be... I'm going to want to take you then. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel like making a Rainbow Squad. Because it's using a full squad as opposed to just 4 units. And while yes, I can actually go ahead and just use 4 units and just wreck everything. I want you guys to get a feel of what an entire squad looks like and what it can actually do. And I can just sit back and relax. And this is why I like having a full squad, actually. Simply because you're going to be dealing a lot of damage, you're going to be getting a paper stage filled all the way back up. And it's just a fun time all around. So, yeah, that's... I'm probably going to be using this squad, honestly, for the, not for the rest of, our time in Neo Gaia. But for a decent chunk of it, not a decent chunk, until I can make a full Omni squad. There we go. Yes, I even furthered myself. I've also changed some names around, so that's gonna be a thing. I'm using that's gonna be a thing a lot. I do not apologize. Actually, what am I missing? I'm missing Thunder. Also, with all of these being lower rarities, their Braver's gauge is a lot smaller than other units. Like, the higher rarity, the more of a Braver's gauge, the more Brave crystals you need to fill up the Braver's gauge. So that's one thing to note. It's actually a good thing I'm noting that right now. Actually getting Mifune is not a bad thing. He's the glassiest of cannons. He has like no defensive stats whatsoever, but like he has a ridiculously high physical attack stat. Physical attack stat? Attack stat. There's only physical attack in this, or attack, I guess. In fact, for the longest time, he was actually like the unit with the highest attack, but like he has since been vastly overthrown. There's so many units with attack higher than him. But like, it's all good. He's still a pretty good unit. I think I'm gonna keep using Earth units if I have any more. That's actually slightly bothersome. I may actually try and get these guys up. Just like level them up to max. I may do that off screen. But I think what I may do for the, maybe not from here on out, but starting in the next video, starting the video out doing the whatever quest we're going to be doing, and then, talking about whatever I need to talk about. Actually, no, I'm going to talk about what I need to talk about first, then do the quests. That's a better idea. That way, you guys can stick around for like 10 minutes and then just leave if you want. Yeah, I know, because like there's not really a whole lot that goes on in the second part of each episode. It's just going around doing a quest. It's honestly not that exciting in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see what I do. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. Also, I should note, the reason why I have a lot more money than last time, yesterday was Thursday, and this is something I should probably talk about. Actually, this will be a thing I'll talk about, after I'm done with it, after I'm done with these 2 dungeons, so, let's finish up these 2 dungeons first, before I get distracted again. Actually, that might be what I do. Ooh. I may try to use a different squad each, or different units on each squad each episode. I don't know. I guess for these first few episodes, I'll throw out a lot of different ideas, and you guys let me know what you want to see. Like, would you like if I use a different squad? Not different. Well, yeah, different squad each episode. Like 5 different units. And talk about each unit. Or would you want me to just like do a bio? Actually, I can, like, that's the thing I can do. I can do a bio of one of the units I have in my squad, each episode. I could do that. I think I may try that, next Monday. I guess, not the next Monday to come up. There we go. I think I may try that. Let's do that, which means I'll be doing, yeah, I can do a bio alongside, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I'm full up on units. That's interesting. Okay. Sorry, I went and did some stuff. I did more things and just fuse like those units I had extra of. I also leveled up some of the other units I have, so you'll see that in just a moment. Oh, cousin, you made it to the ruins at last. To be honest, when we first met, you seemed unreliable, clueless, and totally oblivious to what was going on around you. Well, thank you for that. I really wondered, is this person really a summoner? But it seems Lord Lucius was right. You do have the potential. By the way, I take it you're already aware of leader skills, right? More tutorial stuff because we're still in the first area. In order to gain an advantage over your opponents or compensate for your squad's weaknesses, it's important to try changing leaders to test different leader skills. Also, when you have another summoner to help you, the leader skill is activated too. This is important, so keep it in mind. Come on, we're just a stone's throw away from the Tower of Mistral. These, the ruins of Mirza, my bad, are the remnants of a structure built thousands of years ago. But recently, I haven't heard of any creatures lurking about. Maybe, just maybe, you might be able to slip through without incident. Well, you won't know until you go ahead and try. But considering what you've accomplished so far, I doubt there's anything that could stand in your way. Be confident. Good luck! Okay. Sacred Ruins. Let's go. Just going ahead and so this is gonna be a light area, which means you're gonna want dark units or dark buddies. As I refer to friends I have added on here as buddies. So you're gonna want a dark buddy, which I don't have any available to me. So I'm just gonna go with you. Yeah, I kind of leveled up my units a little bit. I just took advantage of crystals I already had, and for everyone else, for Fina and Mifune, I was just like, yeah, I'll just buy stuff from the exchange hall. I'll be getting more points there soon. Oh, that's a mimic. Starting in this area, you can encounter mimics. And mimics, in my opinion, are just kind of obnoxious. I usually just sell them. Because they do not have a chance of increasing your brave force level at all. They are evolution materials used for various units. But ever since you can get them in the exchange hall, it's kind of like, just grab a mimic whenever you need it from the exchange hall. And that's basically what I do. Like, if I need a mimic, I just grab it from the exchange hall. So I can never worry about mimics at all, because I rarely need regular ones or winged ones. And the dragon mimic ones, I need them so infrequently that I can just wait and I can just get them whenever I need to, which reminds me, I have a few units on other files I need to evolve. So yeah, that's usually what I do about mimics. I just sell them, so this guy's gonna get sold. Probably, unless I need him. I don't think I need him though. Like, I think I may need him for Mifune. And I guess I can find that out. But again, I really don't care. I'm just gonna sell him. Oh yeah, dark unit. I completely skipped over him last time, didn't I? Totally did. Also, I have run into a little bit of a situation. I do want to evolve Biorg as soon as possible. And during this Brave Exvius crossover event, I am going to get one Mecha God. I need two. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna get that other Mecha God. I might just actually I think I know how I'm gonna do it. We will see how that turns out. I may have another mimic, really fine, whatever. I may have Biorg evolve the next time I'm back, next recording. I may not. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, it wouldn't be next recording. It would be whenever I get the Mecha Gods, which might be next recording because that won't be until Monday, and right now it's Friday, so Because I'm not going to be uploading any Raven J videos over the weekend. I want it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Maybe with an extra video. I'm not entirely sure yet. Actually, I think... Yeah, after this, set of quests, I am actually going to have... What I actually have? I don't know, maybe not. We'll see, though. We shall see. If I have enough gems to exchange for a summon ticket, I may just do that and do a summon. Because let's face it, summoning is addictive. Yeah, no. Just gonna go with you. I may just do a thing and add on at the end of this video anyway, just because I want to see what I can get. And you guys will find that out if I do it. If I don't do it, you guys won't know what I'm talking about, but there's a thing I want to do. Yeah, I do think that during the next episode, I may just, instead of having it going at triple speed, I may just have it go at, double or single speed, I don't know. And do a bio over characters within, or units within my, party. We'll see. That is like a good way to go about, like, one, doing unit bios, and two, just like, commentary fodder for, these battles, because I honestly do not know what to say while going on with these battles. I really do not. Because there are gonna get to be a lot more battles coming up. Not coming up, but like at some point there's gonna be like significantly more battles per dungeon. So that's gonna be a thing I'm gonna worry about. Are you? Okay, no, you're level 22. Yeah, well, I do have a few people who are like significantly higher level than I am right now. I'm not gonna be using them at all, unless like, oh hey, I've used other friends that I can use honor points on, so like might as well. Also, so the reason why I got last spawn of rain off screen was because one, it was just grinding. It took me forever to get both, and two, I kind of wanted to complete the trio because you get Fina for free. So I was like, yeah, might as well have last spawn of rain. Why not? Also, you guys can see that each unit, last spawn of rain and Fina are the same level, but they have different HP stats. They also have different other stats because each unit is unique. Like, the only duplicate units are like evolutionary units. Actually, I think this is the last battle, so that's interesting. So yeah, they're like very few very few duplicate units effectively. Like, the only difference being the type, or element, I guess. And yeah, we have 3 gyms. Cool. So now that that's the end of that, I'm indeed going to see if yes, I can exchange for a summon ticket. I'm going to do the summon ticket. Insufficient gems. You got the thing! Because I actually had enough gems. So, let's... Ready? Just a moment. Okay. I can actually do a very... Oh, hey, you can do like just one summon. Okay, I was wrong about these. If you can do one summon, you can do one summon, or you can do 6. It's up to you. That's nifty. There are only those done. I'm gonna go for this one because I do want to try and get Lid, because Lid would be a very nice unit to have. I'm getting an Omni potential. Who am I getting? Days. I honestly don't know how you work. I may talk about you in the next video. We'll see. She boosts attack and HP, so there's that. Boop, 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 boop. 30% boost to attack, max HP, 80% boost to spark damage, and probable spark. Okay, so she's a spark unit. So if you want a very good spark in it, there's days is a pretty good one for that. So yeah. I guess I will see you guys next video. And next video I'm gonna start doing unit bios. Or maybe wait into the video after that. We'll see. I don't know. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!